Welcome to day 3 of Cynical Tim's Great American Road Trip, Devil's Tower, Spearfish Canyon, and Deadwood. Here's my itinerary for the day. You can see I start in Deadwood. I go through South Dakota, cross over into Wyoming where I go to Devil's Tower. Then I come back, get to Deadwood via Spearfish Canyon. First thing I did, I crossed over into Wyoming and I made a little stop at something called the Vor Buffalo Jump, which is really a fascinating thing. For 300 years, from about 1500 to about 1800, the Indians drove about 20,000 buffalo into this natural sinkhole where they slaughtered them for use. Then I went on to Devil's Tower, one of the most amazing just natural features you could ever see. Here are some of the beautiful photos that I took when I was there. I also took a hike around it, which was 1.3 miles over paved. That's why I call it a walk and not a hike. It really is beautiful. If you're ever in that area, you have to go see it. It's just something you absolutely have to see. They also made this huge deal out of prairie dogs that were around it. Not really that big to me. Castle Rock, we have plenty of prairie dogs, and they're really more of a nuisance than they are anything special. And driving back, I went through what was called Spearfish Canyon, which is a drive through a canyon with sheer cliffs around it, sometimes up to about 1,000 feet high. Absolutely astonishing, just really beautiful, pleasant drive. Then I went to Mount Moriah Cemetery, where I saw the burial places of Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane, two of the most important figures both in the American West as well as in Deadwood itself. Here you can see a grave of Ms. Dufresne, who was one of the early prostitutes. Then we went to the Adams house, or I went to the Adams house, which was the best preserved home that I have ever seen, built in 1878. And it looks just like it did the day it was done, both inside and outside. Then I took a trolley car from the hotel to downtown Deadwood, which was really very disappointing. Here I've taken some pictures of what it's like. It's really just a bunch of tourist trap and casinos that are run down. But there are a lot of old historic buildings that the casino money has helped to preserve, so that's nice. And then I returned back to the hotel, and tomorrow it's Little Bighorn as I leave Deadwood, headed for Sheridan, Wyoming.